Hello, welcome to a new business review by B4GS. My name is Antonio Giraldez, and I'm going to present to you today a company that is devoted to gas boiler installations. And as you can see in the subtitle, has an still impressive long way to grow. Even though the service offering of this company covers the maintenance of the heating installation of a house, the core service and main source of income consists just on the installation of new gas boiler machines. That are those machines that you can see in this schema that you have on the screen. Let's see a bit of history of this business. It was founded in 1987 by two young colleagues with the original purpose of offering swimming pool maintenance services. But soon the market demanded other kind of services that made them to shift their specialization towards gas boiler machine maintenance. There were no many competitors in Madrid, and still there are not many today. And this circumstance gave them room to grow in terms of amount of work. But this organic growth never translated into operational growth, and today they are overloaded with work and willing to get retired. The business operates in Madrid, but mainly focused in the neighborhood where they originally opened their 60 square meters office that they have today. This office is distributed in two levels. In the upper level, they attend to the customers, to the public, and downstairs they have some material that they need for the daily job that they do in their installations. This approach is quite appropriated for to get replicated in other cities. Medium, small cities are as long as they have gas distribution in that city. This approach is quite convenient, can be replicated as a franchise. And as you can see in the organizational structure, is quite simple. At the very top you have the two owners that I said before. One of them is devoted to the customer facing job, trying to bring more installations to the business, and then the other one is devoted to the paperwork. As you can see, there are not many other employees in the organizations. In one side you have a part-time administrative, which is only hired during the months of October and November, because these 2 months are the highest period of demand during the year. And in the other side you have 4 technicians who are in charge of the final installations in the customer side. These technicians, I have to say that they are not employees. They are contractors themselves, and they are contracted only when there is a demand or there is a reason for that. This gives a very good point for adaptation to the circumstances and flexibility to the business. As you can see, the operation process is quite easy as well. Whenever a call is received in the back office, they arrange a visit to the customer. One of the owners goes there, and they gather all the data for the requirements that are used to make an offer. That once is accepted, they have to arrange the resources to do the installations, and the resources are just a boiler machine, a gas boiler machine that they have to request it to the vendor, because they don't have on stock. Normally they don't have capacity to have on stock. And also they agree an appointment with the technicians who will go to the customer side to do the boiler installation, and finally the payment is done. As you can see, it's quite easy. And this is the interesting part of this business, is the average business case per installation. So let's see the components that we have here. In one side we have some costs that depends on the installation. One of them is the gas boiler machine that has a cost in average of 900 euros. And also we have the installations. The technician is going to cost 160 euro per installation. I have to say that normally a technician is able to do 2 installations per day in average, one in the morning and other one in the afternoon. and we have here a total cost on 1,060 euros per installation. We have to cover other costs, what we call the fixed costs. We have to pay the office, when we have to pay a car with the gas, and we have to pay the telephone, and we have to pay other elements that we use in the normal service. We can have an average of 200 euros per installation for covering all these back office costs. And in the other side, we have the revenue coming from the customer of 1,800 euros in average per installation. So that gives a gross margin of 540 euros per installations. I have to say that the government is encouraging the consumer to renew their installations by paying 200 euros per installation, and this is very easy to apply for this aid from the government. And now some figures about this business. The past year, 2011, this company did 412 installations, which represented 600k euros. And despite the current financial situation, which is not very good in Spain, during this year there has been a growth of 7% in the revenue during the first 7 months. In August, the business is closed. The owners just take a very deserved vacations and prepare for the rest of the year. For the highest demand will take place during October, November, and December. Let's see now some facts about this business and also the price of this business, which is quite interesting, you will see. The first fact is that it has more than 10,000 customers that has been built over the past 25 years. There is a success ratio of almost 50% of sales success ratio. There are no serious competitors in this city. They have an annual revenue of 600k euros, and all these facts is enough for giving a value of 600,000 euros for this business. But on top of that, we have some more facts, like there is no need of complex infrastructures. There are 2 cars, there's no system, no employees, a very small office with only which is only paying 642 euros per month. There are no debtors up to this point in time, and also is appointed service agent for a well-known gas boiler brand. And finally, there are public subventions to families to renew the gas boilers. So all of this give a very good value for this business, but the asking price is, and look at this, 390,000 euros. But of course, not everything is good, and there are some cons as well. In one side, we can see the pros, which are the 10,000 customers that they have right now. They don't have a need of a very strong structural organization. They don't need a stock, and they have a solid business, which is subventioned by the government, and which is more important, they are ready to start right now. In the other side, there are some cons. The most important one is that they don't have a system or a database to support the business back office. They really need this, and they are doing it with things with paper. In the other side, they have a very poor and very static website. The customer cannot, it's impossible for the customer to book a visit online. And definitely they need more and better marketing activities. So if you're interested in this business, we will give you 5 simple steps to, we would say, that double the income that they have right now in 1 year. The first one is to improve the software facilities to make easier the paperwork and the marketing activities. The second step is to improve the website, to offer the user the ability to book their own service request online. The third one is to reform the current office to offer a warmer welcome to customer. The fourth step is to identify new targets not considered today, like for example constructions or companies, because right now only family homes are the target of this business. And finally, the fifth step is to extend the area of influence by hiring and contracting more technicians. Be aware that one single technician is able to contribute with 40 more installations per month, and that will contribute to increase the volume very easily and very quickly. So if you are interested in this business, please send an email to info@b4es.s with the reference that you see on the screen. Thank you very much.